Is this? No. Just no. That's... I mean, no. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey. If you're new, today's video we're going to be talking about cheap makeup. So I was in Home Bargains the other day and I seen that they do makeup. So I was like, let's give this a try. For £1.50, you know, like we're all sort of struggling for money just now, so this could be an idea. I'm going to stop rambling now and we are going to crack into this. And it's funny because it's called Max and More, which reminds me a little bit of Max Factor. So yeah, this is the brand that we're going to be trying. It's available in Home Bargains. I don't know where else it's available. It's probably available other places as well. But I picked up a few pieces. If you want to see if this stuff actually works for £1.50, then just keep watching. So we have a contour and highlight palette. I mean, like, if this stuff actually worked, it'd be pretty cool. So this is the little box for this, and that is it there. So I mean, it's really bog standard. It's a little bit sweaty. Feels alright. This is cream stuff. So I've done my foundation, but I've not set it or anything like that. I've not done concealer because I have a concealer to try. So I'm going to quickly do my brows. Oh my god, I literally just got called downstairs because there's a pony outside. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring and concealing. We're going to use this, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, I think. Yeah. They don't have shade names. No, they don't have shade names. Oh wow. So I thought that that was going to be quite solid, and it just like took a chunk out of it. So I'm like, might be a little bit light for me just now, but we'll see. We can always deepen it. Okay, so we're going to go into the shade next to it as well, and we're going to mix them together. So I've mixed them together on the back of my hand. A little bit better. That's actually made a really nice shade. I do really need to get my hands on a nice contour palette that's cream. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It blends out really nice. It's really creamy. Whether or not it lasts, I don't know, but it's doing something, which is good. So I'm gonna take the concealer now, and I'm gonna add, it's a highlighting concealer, so I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight. It's too light though. I'm gonna take a little brush and I'm gonna take this shade here because it's a little bit more yellow and deeper, and I'm gonna add that in. Probably got way too much concealer here now. I'm not as keen on the lighter colours as, you know, I don't think they're as good as the contour. The contour is just sort of adding a colour though, it's not adding coverage, whereas I don't think there's really an awful lot of coverage in these. Then we're going to go into the powder stuff, which is just in this little palette here, it's not massive, and dip into the sort of light bronzing shade and just set that. It's an alright shade, but it's got pigment, like it's doing something. You can definitely see it's doing something. Okay, £1.50 makeup. Now the blush in here is like way light. I don't know if this is gonna work. There's nothing happening with that. See, it's doing nothing. Okay, but the highlight, it's very light, but it works. I mean, okay. Don't hate it. I like the bronzer in it. The highlight's okay, but it's a very frosty highlight. I mean, it's pretty. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. On a budget, I would say the face bit in this is pretty decent. The contour part of this is pretty decent as well on a budget. £1.50. £1.50. Right, let's move on to the eyes. The bit that I'm terrified of. I have the eyeshadow primer here. Real watery. There's no coverage in it. It didn't really do anything. I'm going to use both because there are a couple of matte shades in here and there isn't really that many matte shades in here, so we're going to use a combo of the two. I'm going to tidy up my shit first. Okay, so I think I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to dip into the sort of like bronzery shade just to get something. So we're going to dip into this palette, one of these two shades here. I don't know which one yet. I'm just going to see how it shows up. Okay, the darker one. The lighter one doesn't really do much. Okay, I'm taking a little brush and this brown shade here. And we're going to try and take some more. Not doing an awful lot, but falling on my face. There's a good array of blues in here, so we'll do sort of like a wee gradient look. Do you know what? To give it a fair shot, I'm going to use their primer on that side, and I'm going to put a little bit of Aylierosebusiness. Was the Acid Rain blank canvas? Yeah, blank canvas. Okay, I think that little base actually helped a little bit. We'll see the difference in a second though. And we're going to go in with a slightly deeper one, probably one of these. A little bit fallouty. Next, I'm going with this one. I'm just like going from lightest to darkest really. Darkest one does look stunning, but it's matte, so it's just not working. It doesn't want to work. Yeah, there ain't no way that that's working. Oh god, the fallout is unbelievable. Not coming off either. Right, that was on top of its base, so let's try it on top of Aylierosebusiness. I mean, it goes on a little bit better, to be honest. It's not, I mean, you can see the difference in the colours. So like the colour is a little bit more true to colour. The mattes just disappear. I mean, it just, it goes on and then it disappears. Okay, so I don't think it's going to get any better than that. Do you know what? We'll try these little applicators. Yes, I look crazy. I look crazy. Wow. I mean, there's just blue all over my face. Like all over my face. All over my face. Damn. Okay. I think we're done with that. We have an eyeliner. I'm always scared to put cheap liners near my face. Or near my eyes even. Not great, not terrible. I mean, it works okay. So to wrap this video up before I look even more like a complete disaster, we're gonna try the mascara. I mean, it's not terrible. I've definitely tried worse. I don't think I would use it again. This be the finished look. I feel like I'm hugely blue. Like, it's just everywhere. Like, it's just gone everywhere. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of what I think would be worth, I was gonna say the splurge, would be worth your £1.50. So this little dude I actually like. I think if you could get a slightly deeper shade, you know, on the face side, so that you could actually use the blush, or if you were really fair, this one would be okay. But I mean, there was nothing wrong with this. The eyeshadows worked okay, the mattes in it actually worked, whereas this, no, just no. That's, I mean, no, it's not even worth the hassle. But I like this little guy. This really surprised me. I think that you could maybe get use out of the lighter shades by mixing them with the darker shades to make kind of custom contour colours and things like that. I was really impressed with these two. I mean, they don't offer any coverage or anything like that, but it's a really nice shade. Feels like it's a moisturiser, like that's the highlight that's in it. It's almost like Vaseline and shimmer, if you know what I mean. Total waste of money. I mean, I know it's not an awful lot of money, but the eyeshadow primer does absolutely nothing. Mascara and the little sort of kit that came with, I didn't actually try this, but these two, the pencil works fine. I mean, it seems to be pretty decent. Whether or not it drips and runs or anything like that, I don't know. The mascara, not the best. The concealer pants, didn't like it at all, and I think that was it. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty surprised that I found two things that I will actually use again. So I'm at £3 altogether, these were, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that is it. That is this entire video. I'm gonna go wash my face now because my poor face. So yeah, if you enjoyed or you found it somewhat entertaining, I would obviously love if you give that thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I hope everybody's keeping safe and well and entertained and isn't going totally crazy stuck at home. I feel for you. I'm doing exactly the same. I'm actually about to go outside in a little bit because we've got some nice weather here in Scotland. It's amazing. So yeah, and when I say outside, I mean into my garden. So yeah, if you have any recommendations of other things that I could try on this channel or whatever, then leave them in the comments section below, and I will see you next time. Bye.